Welcome back, everyone. It's me. Number 5. The blue whale. The blue whale is the largest animal in the world, and it has the biggest appetite to match. These whales can eat up to 4 tons of krill per day. That's about the same as 8 full-grown men. Their mouths are so big that they can fit over 1,000 of these little fishies inside at once. And if you thought their mouths were impressive, just wait until you see what they can do with their stomachs. The walls of their stomachs are 4 times thinner than the rest of their digestive tract. So while they may not be able to chew their food, they sure can swallow it. If you wanted to stretch out their stomach, it would take nearly 2 days. But how could this be possible? To find out, we went ahead and got ourselves a second opinion. This X-ray was taken by researchers from the National Institute of Water and Atmospheric Research in New Zealand. You can clearly see how their stomachs can expand past their rib cages and hold more food than any other creature. Now you know why they call them whale blubber. Well, actually, that's not why they call them that. Whale blubber is their thick layer of fat under the skin. But seeing as how they can fit so much food inside their bodies, I think we should rename it whale rubber. No, for swordfish. When you think of a swordfish, you might picture a fast-moving predator slicing through the ocean. What you probably don't picture is a fish that looks like it swallowed a basketball. But it's true. Swordfish have incredibly stretchy stomachs, capable of expanding to fit prey larger than the fish itself. Just ask these poor anchovies. They really didn't stand a chance against the swordfish's sharp bill and expandable gut. Swordfish have been known to eat other fish whole, along with squid, octopus, and crustaceans. In fact, they're considered the most voracious feeders in the ocean, because they just won't stop eating. Not only does this help them maintain their massive size, but it also helps keep the population of smaller fish in check. But for the prey, it's a scary thing to consider. How can they defend themselves when their predators have stretchy stomachs? One theory suggests that having an elastic stomach allows the swordfish to feed more efficiently. Since they spend most of their time searching for food, they want to make sure they make the most of it when they finally find a meal. By being able to eat as much as they can, as quickly as they can, they waste no time and leave nothing behind. It's all part of their survival strategy. In fact, it's thought that swordfish can eat up to 12% of their body weight in a single day. That's equivalent to a person eating 3 Big Macs and fries. But there's one fish that can beat that, and it's coming up next. No, 3. The green sea turtle. The green sea turtle is one of the largest sea turtles in the world, and like many sea creatures, it has an expandable stomach to help it consume as much food as possible. In fact, green sea turtles have the ability to increase the volume of their stomachs by up to 7 times. That means their stomachs can stretch from the size of a soccer ball to the size of a beach ball. 8. But how can this be possible? Well, it's all thanks to their unique anatomy. Unlike many other animals, green sea turtles have a stomach that's divided into 4 sections, each with its own set of muscles. These muscles allow the stomach to expand and contract, helping the turtle digest its food and expel any waste. But it's not just their anatomy that makes them so stretchy. Green sea turtles also have a special adaptation called a gular flutter. This is a process where the turtle takes a large gulp of air and then uses it to inflate its esophagus and stomach. Once the stomach is full, the turtle will swallow the food and move it into the next section of their digestive tract. The gular flutter is also thought to help the turtles swallow larger pieces of food, such as jellyfish. This is important because jellyfish are a major part of the green sea turtle's diet. However, their super stretchy stomachs aren't just good for eating jellyfish.
Yes.
Also thought that the green sea turtle's expandable guts allow them to consume more food in a shorter amount of time. This is important because sea turtles have to be careful when they're looking for food. They need to eat as much as they can before a shark comes along and eats them. It's a risky business. But thanks to their stretchy stomachs, green sea turtles are able to make the most of every feeding opportunity and survive another day in the ocean. No, 2 cookie-cutter sharks. Cookie-cutter sharks are small sharks with huge appetites. Despite their tiny size, they're voracious predators, attacking fish twice their size. And when they do, they use their stretchy stomachs to their advantage. Their mouths open at an incredible 120 degrees, allowing them to take huge bites out of their prey. But it's their stomachs that make them truly terrifying. They're so stretchy that they can expand to fit prey larger than themselves. Imagine being bitten by a shark and then having it swallow you whole. Well, that's exactly what cookie-cutter sharks do. They bite down on their prey, then use their sharp teeth to slice it into chunks. And those chunks are so small that they can be easily swallowed. But they're not picky eaters. If they can fit it in their mouth, they'll eat it, and that includes other sharks. That's right. Cookie-cutter sharks are known to attack other sharks and eat them alive. Even though they're much bigger, the shark still manages to get swallowed whole. You're once inside the stomach, it's game over. There's no escape from a stretchy stomach. So if you ever find yourself swimming in the ocean, be careful. If you encounter a cookie-cutter shark, you might be the next meal. Number 1. Anglerfish. Anglerfish are a type of fish that live deep in the ocean, and they're known for their ability to glow in the dark. But it's not their glowing ability that makes them the stuff of nightmares. It's their stomachs that are so scary. Anglerfish have the ability to increase the volume of their stomachs by up to an incredible 11 times. That's like trying to fit a watermelon into a thimble. But anglerfish can do this without breaking a sweat, all thanks to their unique anatomy. They have a very elastic stomach lining and muscles that are specifically designed to expand and contract their stomach. But it's not just their anatomy that makes them so stretchy. Anglerfish also have a special adaptation that allows them to control the amount of gas in their stomachs. This allows them to adjust the size of their stomach as needed. They can expand their stomachs to fit large prey, or contract them to conserve energy. But anglerfish aren't the only ones who benefit from having a stretchy stomach. Their prey also gets a say in the matter. For example, when an anglerfish latches onto its prey, it releases a sticky substance that helps keep the food in place. This makes it easier for the anglerfish to swallow the food whole without it slipping out of its mouth. Plus, by swallowing their prey whole, anglerfish are able to avoid the struggle and waste of energy that comes with chewing and digesting their food. That's why they're often referred to as vacuum fish. They literally suck down their prey. But anglerfish aren't picky eaters. They'll eat pretty much anything that moves, including other fish, crustaceans, and even other anglerfish. And if you ever find yourself face to face with an anglerfish, don't bother trying to fight back. It's like trying to escape from a black hole. It's the only way out is up, except there's no up in the ocean. So you're pretty much screwed. Thanks for watching. Which of these stretchy stomachs scared you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to stay tuned for more videos like this one. See you next time.